Welcome to Eden Stadium in Athens, Ohio. Basically a month into the season, here in week 4, and teams are starting to reach a critical portion of the schedule. It's the Thunderbirds and the Ohio Bobcats. Along with David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. Let's go down to Holly Rowe with the latest on the weather.
I caught up with the Bobcats head coach before the game. He knows that there's a lot of excitement for this home game, but most importantly, the weather is clear. We were wondering how the forecast would shake out, and it is calm and beautiful. Should be an impactful game here with great weather, great opportunities, and a fast surface. Back to you.
Okay, Holly. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Now the Thunderbirds offense will take the field first. And David, we'll see whether this running back has the ability to elevate his game and really become a star in this offense.
Yeah, he's still developing. You know, I think when you watch him, you say, oh, he's still learning the vision and how to play the running back spot. And I think you leave him, Jesse, going, I want a little bit more. I want more consistency, more big plays, so this offense can really take off.
I think the coaching staff, I think the fans know for the future of this program, they need to upgrade at the position. They'll try to do that in recruiting or the portal. But for right now, today, this guy has to be able to make plays when his opportunities show up.
The Thunderbirds want to pick up the tempo. Jackson will throw. Snagged out of the air. He was fighting and struggling his way, trying to get that first down. Instead, they'll be faced with 4th. Punt is in the air. Let's see what he can do with it. Everybody stays in their lanes well enough, and they stop him at the 31-yard line. The Bobcats offense gets to come out for its first possession of the game. And here comes the maestro of this offense. If this offense is going to be productive, he will have to play well in this one. Out of the gun, the inside handoff, looking for a crease. Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play.
Well, they're trying to run the football there, just nowhere to go. They got dominated up front at the point of attack.
Trying to impose their will with the run. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they have a first down at the 43.
Listen, I would feed this guy. Listen, I can run RPOs all I want, but I just need to know if it's a tie, give it to this guy. He'll make plays. He's got speed. He'll hit the hole. He's a physical runner, so I keep feeding this guy for sure.
Well, the offense is trying to go counter, but the defense blows it up, and they do it by getting penetration up the middle, setting up the tackle for loss.
After losing a couple on that last play, here's 2nd and 12. Got him looking run. He wants to throw. The quick out. Couldn't ask for much more there. A first down, and they're down to the 42. They built this offense around finding mismatches and just get the ball to the back and let him do his thing.
Yeah, it didn't have to be long down the field. Like it threw it right near the line of scrimmage, but you know I got a guy, when he gets in space, he can make big plays happen. Nice decision by the QB.
He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down.
One of the things you love about this running back is not only can he run between the tackles, but he's also a weapon in this offense, catching the football.
Picked up 5 on that last pass play. Now it's 2nd and 5. Making side adjustments here. Wants to fire on 2nd down. Grabbed in the middle. It's Hodges. They'll stop him at the 31. Let's mark it off at 5 yards, and that will be a first down. And the Bobcats come to the line with a fresh set of downs thanks to that last connection in the passing game. Wants to throw it. Fires to the wideout. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. Trying to take it back. He's at the 30. He's at the 10. Touchdown, Thunderbirds. A pick 6. Getting ready for the extra point after the first score of the game.
And this is exactly what you dream about for a defense. Forcing the big turnover, making the pick, and then putting points on the board yourself. Great play by the defense.
And he takes this from inside the 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Ohio sends out the offense to start this drive. Finding themselves down 7-0, they'd love to get a drive going here. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. They knock him down, but not before he gets it out to the 21-yard line, pick up a 4.
And that's a really nice play. It's impressive. When it's first down and the defense thinks you might be running the football, you still can line up. You can get some movement at the point of attack and find a little crease for your running back.
Looking to fire. Unloads to the wideout. Wide open downfield. And he'll have enough for the first down at the 42. The Bobcats come to the line after the big connection and going back to work. Wants to throw on first down. Finds the tight end. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain.
They're able to find the tight end for an easy completion, but good job tackling, not allowing him to get the first down.
They'll try the counter. And he's swallowed up at the line of scrimmage by the big defensive tackle. And after that run, there is a player still down on the field. The junior running back slow to get up. We hope this is just momentary. Howie Rowe will keep an eye on everything for us. A chance to sort of put the defense on its heels if you convert a 3rd and long. This one from the 44. Here's the heat. And he's sacked. Great work there by this defense.
And the defense gets a sack, and that's going to be the big determining factor in this football game. A week ago, he only got sacked 1 time. They've already got him on the ground. If they want to win this football game, they got to keep getting after the quarterback.
Signals for the fair catch, and that's where they'll put it in play just outside the 20. So the Thunderbirds offense is out on the field and ready to attack. They went 3 and out on their first possession, now to see if they can be more productive this time around. From the shotgun, the inside give. Banging, slithering, whatever it takes to get that ball up to the 32. And it's the Thunderbirds come to the line in the hurry-up.
And the offense has a little bit of success, and what do? They push that turbo button right back on the line, ready to run another play.
And they'll spot it at the 38, and that'll be plenty for the first down. They get to the line quickly.
And the defense gives up the first down. And oh, here they go. They're going fast. No time to substitute. Got to communicate quickly and get back on the line of scrimmage.
Under fire. Finds his big tight end. Good pickup there as he gets the first down. They'll mark him at the 48. The Thunderbirds come to the line with a new set of downs.
And as soon as the receiver caught the ball, you saw the quarterback start communicating to his teammates what the next play was going to be, because they're now changing the tempo and going fast.
Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. Keep it on the ground. Makes a stop in the backfield. He'll lose 4.
A lot of times you see these defenses, man, they pull the run blitzes. They understand the formations. It might be a run, play the percentages, and then you got to deal with the big defensive tackle inside. So more bodies near the line of scrimmage. Everybody's got to pick him up, but they didn't block the most important guy, the big fella right in the middle.
They bring him down at the 45-yard line, and this defense rises up on 3rd down. And it's the Thunderbirds who will bring the punt team onto the field. First punt was gorgeous. Let's see if he can do it again. They are lined up and ready to go and get things started here in the 2nd. The Thunderbirds will line up to punt it away. That first punt was a beauty. They'd take another one just like it. How about this? It's out of bounds inside the 10, and they're going to mark it right around the 5-yard line. What a great job there. Ohio takes over. The Bobcat offense heads to the field. Things haven't gone exactly the way they drew it up. Turnover, punt, and now they have it back. To the air on first down. Fires to the tight end. Really good concept there to get things going and use the tight end early.
Yeah, I mean, just such a great job on first down, setting up an easier second down. Understanding I don't always have to push the ball down the field, but see the tight end, make the throw. No, it's not a big gain, but makes life really easy on me on second down.
The short hands, it's Hodges. Brought down at the 20. It's a first down as this offense tries to get something going from deep in its own territory. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. Couldn't get him blocked on that last one. Now it's 2nd and 14. He might want another play. Second down, he'll throw it. Quick completion on the out. Makes the grab in their space. And he'll run it into the end zone. Touchdown, Bobcats.
Man, how hard is it to defend when you have a weapon like this at running back that can play wide receiver? You can design ways to get the football in his hand. Palmer, once you get it in his hands, he'll do the rest.
Yeah, no doubt. I mean, and oftentimes those are easier throws for quarterbacks. And these running backs, they're just naturally so good when they have the football out in space. Their vision, their creativity, their ability to make people miss. And this guy showed you right there, a difficult guy to stop now if you're this defense moving forward.
So the Thunderbirds offense is out on the field and ready to attack. A little sluggish out of the gate here. They've had to punt it away on each of their first 2 possessions. Off the play fake on first down. And here's a fumble way behind the line. He picks it up, still on his feet.
It's so hard to force fumbles, and when you do, you so badly want to get them. You're crawling, you're doing whatever you can to get there as a defender, but the offense fortunate enough to cover it back up.
On the move at the 30. Really good job to pick up a chunk of yardage and get it out to the 39-yard line. And it's the Thunderbirds want to move quickly. They're going to run it. And he got 5 yards on the play, 2nd and 5 coming. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5.
And you're seeing the offense now mix up the tempos. After a successful run, they're now going hurry up.
He'll run it again. And he's ridden to the ground, but there's also a flag down. Let's check the call. This defense happy with how that last play turned out, so they'll decline the penalty. They'll come to the line at the 42, facing a 3rd and long. Jackson gonna throw it. On the move, he fires. A strike downfield. He got loose, almost housed it, finally dragged down at the 32. The Thunderbirds look to keep this drive humming.
And, man, you love to see that from this offense, coming out and answering, right? Like putting a drive together. Their defense just gave up a touchdown, but you want to snatch the momentum back. Nice job putting a little bit of a drive together. Now let's go cap this thing off with a touchdown.
They make the stop as he gets it inside the 30 to the 28, a gain of 4. Trying to move them on the counter. They make the tackle after he gets 2 down to the 25. Ball's at the 25. They're in field goal range, but they'd love to convert this 3rd and short. They'll try to pick it up on the ground. Just outside the red zone as they pick up the first down. They'll spot it at the 22. Following that run, we have a player who is shaken up. And it's the Thunderbirds have it with a 1st and 10. Now he's looking to throw it. I don't think that's the way they drew it up. Incomplete. Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. Linebackers trying to create some confusion. On second down, he'll try to make the connection. Nowhere to go, and the ball is loose. Oh, the offense lucky to fall on that loose football.
Well, ball security doesn't just apply to running backs and receivers. QB's got to keep two hands on the ball as well. They're very lucky after that fumble that the offense jumped on.
On third and long, you'll need to push it downfield. Makes the grab. That was an important stop there as they try to hold them to a field goal on this drive. They'll try to get something out of this drive and kick the field goal here on fourth down. Smashes it between the uprights. And with that, they've taken the lead.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
On the move from inside his 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. The Ohio U offense returns to the field. They're still looking for a little more productivity as they trail 10-7. The safe call on the wide receiver screen. He's there to make the stop, and they threw it in reverse, losing yardage on that play. And the Bobcats with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Back to pass. Makes the grab. It's Hodges. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground covered. Pick up the first. On third and long, he's going to have to throw for it. Pulls it in. He'll be stopped and forced out of bounds. Mark it at the 47-yard line, and this offense is going to work. Here comes the offense on 1st and 10 from the 47. Keeps it on the draw. They'll give him 4 on the pickup at 2nd and 6.
And it's not sexy, and it's not these long plays all the time. But this QB does such a good job of picking up 4 to 5 and making it where you're always ahead of the sticks and just letting you know, we'll run it. We'll take advantage of this guy's speed, and we're going to make you defend him throughout this football game.
Let's see what they've got on second down. Looking to fire. He's got an open man. Really nice pickup on that one as they get it to the 36. It'll be first down. The Bobcats go back to work after moving the chains through the air. Looking to throw on first down. Complete downfield. And a confident throw and catch, and they're in the red zone at the 13. The clock is not their friend. Got to get everybody to the line quickly. Using the quick game. Touchdown, Ohio! Nice catch and good work afterwards to get it into the end zone.
And I like this offense. I like watching it, man. They find a way to make plays and spread the football around. But I tell you what, I think this QB has an eye for this guy because that's 3 TDs now in 4 games. He wants to find him to make plays, really starting to trust that receiver out wide.
And with the extra point, they're up 14 to 10. So it's a 77-yard touchdown drive, and the capper came on the run to the end zone from the 13. On the run from inside his own 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. So the Thunderbirds offense is out on the field and ready to attack. So they start this drive from inside their own 20 at the 19-yard line. Jackson will throw. Unloads to the right. Missed his receiver there. It's incomplete.
The offense just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the first half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again. If they're going to score more points in the second half, they've got to make some adjustments here at halftime.
Now the play fake. Here's the pressure. Got out of trouble and throws. Fakes the grab on the left. Moves it out to the 34-yard line. A nice 15-yard gain on that one. Now the offense wants to make sure everything's straightened out, and they call their first timeout. And with the clock stopped, they can get their thoughts together to call this play after picking up the first. Looking to throw on first down. Makes the catch. It's Dorsett. That's about as close as you can get to that marker, and it will be second and just a few breaths away from the first down. Back to pass. Throws to the wideout. He's got it. He'll go out of bounds. They'll mark him down at the 31, and a big pickup on that one. The Thunderbirds will snap it on 1st and 10. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. Gain of about 4 sets up a 2nd and 6. Timeout taken by the offense. It's their second. And they'll still have one in their pocket for what's left in this first half. Now on 2nd down. This time the defense was ready, and they stop him in his tracks.
What a great play by the linebacker. You talk about filling a hole. Defensive line does their jobs. He comes in the hole and says, sit down, sir.
Under pressure, and down he goes at the 33. And as we work our way toward halftime, timeout on the field. So with only seconds left in the half, here comes the field goal unit. He boomed it through, a 50-yard field goal showing off that powerful back. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin and our halftime update.
Guys, hard to believe we're a full month into the season. A lot of action in college football here in Week 4. Let's start with Texas, taking on the number 14 team, the Tennessee Volunteers.
And it's the Thunderbirds will line up to kick off and start the second half. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He'll be stopped just short of the 25-yard line. They'll mark it at the 24, and good work by the coverage unit. Let's see what Holly Rowe has for us on the sideline.
Here on the Ohio sideline, they are really hyping up their quarterback right now, guys. You know, they weren't exactly sure what to expect from this young player going into the game, but he has delivered over 200 yards passing. He has proven to be someone they can count on. The coaches keep telling him, poise, composure, keep it going. This young guy is showing what he's made of. Guys?
Holly, thank you. Big play like that to open a drive just builds the confidence. Now first down from the 46. And he doesn't find much running room. A short gain on the play.
You know, I really like this QB running the football because I know he's got a lot of speed, but he's not the biggest guy in the world. So he's not going to be able to break a lot of tackles. You really got to do a good job of trying to scheme ways to get him out in more space.
Back to pass on second down. And the defense gets home and makes a play at the 37-yard line.
And a great job by the defense, dropping in zone coverage, all eyes on the quarterback, taking away the options, and then finally the pass rush gets home, gets him on the ground.
Quarterback may change this route. On 3rd and long, no secret what he needs here. And the defense gets loose, bringing the heat, and down he goes again. And the Bobcats will try to pin them back with the punt. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Wants to bring it back. The coverage team was down there to corral him. They made the stop, and they'll mark it at the 39. So the Thunderbirds offense is out on the field and ready to attack. So they get the ball back after the defense forces the punt, and I'm sure they tried to make some adjustments at halftime after a little bit of a rocky first half. The throw. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down. Second down coming.
And if this offense is going to get back in the football game, those are the plays they have to make. Like, they have to make contested catches. They got to find a way to get some points, to create some explosive plays. Those 50-50 balls, when you get your hand on it, man, they got to start making those plays.
He's got it. Didn't pick up a lot there. Moved it forward just a few.
And I like a good check down as much as anybody. Survey the field, don't make a mistake, check it down to your running back, let him do the rest. But there was two guys right next to him. So that was actually a little bit of a dangerous throw, but you could tell they were definitely locked in, and they were not going to let that running back catch that football and go anywhere after the catch.
Gets it out fast. Could not make his way to the corner.
That's a great example of the defense there tackling the catch. As soon as the big fella caught the ball, down he went, not picking up the first.
Kick is in the air. Makes a catch at the 10. He did a great job finding some running room on that return and was able to set up the offense with good field position. The give from the gun. He gets those chains moving, gets it out to the 42-yard line.
And a great job on the offensive line. You're going to run the ball right at the middle. You better control the line of scrimmage. You can see the center, the guard, the tackles doing a good job getting on their guys just enough where this running back can get into space and make the...
Snags it, and there's running room. They drop him at the 47-yard line, but he'll have plenty to move the sticks. The offense will put it in play from the 47 on 1st and 10. On the ground with the counter. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Wants to adjust the pattern. They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. It's complete on the right side. Open space at the 25. And he scores! Touchdown, Ohio! This is like a baseball pitcher that can't miss. He is just pounding the strike zone.
Yeah, it just gets in the zone, right? When you can't miss, you've seen quarterbacks get like that no matter what they do. They're on fire. They're hitting the receivers. And listen, that's also on the defense. The defense has to do a better job making him feel uncomfortable, changing what they're doing in coverage so he's a little bit confused. You can't just let him pick you apart.
He'll start the return inside his 5. He'll be stopped short of the 20-yard line on the return. They'll mark him at the 19. So the Thunderbirds offense is out on the field and ready to attack. A rather unproductive series last time, 3 and out, and they'll try to do better this time around. The RPO, it's complete. Quick throw, but he's not going anywhere. The defense was all over him.
Well, the defense didn't have a lot of time to celebrate that last big play because here's the offense right away back at the line of scrimmage, ready to roll again with tempo.
Able to pick up a couple before he's dragged down at the 19.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
Jackson gonna throw it. Under fire. It's complete to the right. They make the stop about 4 yards short of the 1st down. The Thunderbirds will call on their punt team. He's getting a lot of work. 4th time he's punted tonight. Wants to return it. Very little will make a crowd hold its breath like a punt return, and he brought them to their feet on that one. Ohio U ready to go back to work on offense. Fires to the wideout. And he just flat dropped it. I think he wanted to run before he secured it.
Oh, man, you don't see many of those anymore. Nowadays, the gloves are so good. The hands are so good. You don't see a lot of drop passes. Missed opportunity there for the receiver.
He's going to run it. And the defense will corral the quarterback, and down he goes at midfield. They'll try to move the chains on this 3rd and long from the 50. Draw play, quarterback keeps it. Might have a chance. He'll go out of bounds at the 35-yard line. Big pickup there, and this offense is feeling it. The Bobcats will snap it on 1st and 10. The give on the counter. Picks up the 1st down. Brought down just outside the red zone. He moves the chains. It's at the 22.
And it's going to be interesting to watch this defense, man, because obviously when you're trailing, and offenses can sometimes get conservative. That's 2 runs back-to-back. Do they get more aggressive and try to bring more guys near the line of scrimmage, not let them waste time, and try to get their offense the football back?
Just a bit of a misfire there as they can't make the connection. Working well behind the sticks on second down. Looking to fire. Unloads to the wideout. Snags it. They will score. Touchdown, Bobcats. These guys are really hitting their stride in week 4 as they push out that lead.
And this offense doing a really nice job, man. They're understanding who they are. And Jesse, do you find guys, man, on the outside that you know where they're going to be, you know they're going to make plays, and you just continue to feed them?
Yeah, no question, especially in a situation like this, David. When the game's on the line, you got to go to your best players. And quarterbacks, they keep track of what's happening during the game. Who's winning? Who's getting separation on the outside? Who do I feel comfortable throwing to in tight coverage? This is the guy. That's now his 2nd touchdown catch in the game, and I don't think that's going to be the last time we see him touch the ball.
One final play before the end of the quarter. The inside handoff. Stonewalled again. No gain on the play. They keep trying to stick with the running game, but there's not much getting done. As we head to the 4th quarter, this guy is seeing the defense. Look how he spread the ball around. One more quarter to go, and it looks as if we are ready to play. They had a chance to mull things over. Let's see how they start the final period here on second down. Jackson will throw. Bringing the heat. Got his man. Great pickup as they'll keep this drive moving, and they've got it at the 45.
I think if you're the head coach at this point, you're telling your offense, it doesn't matter what's happened up to this point of the game. Obviously, things haven't gone our way, but we have a chance to execute in a 2-minute situation and give ourselves a chance to win. Let's go do it one play at a time.
Got his man downfield. Oh, what a big play for this offense as they get it to the 33-yard line. And it's the Thunderbirds who are in the hurry-up.
This is an offense that has skill, and they've got speed, and because of that, this defense, they can't lull themselves to sleep. They've got a big lead here late, but they've now given up back-to-back big plays. They got to put the clamps down.
Hit hard as he released the ball on that first down pass, and it never had a chance. So now it's 2nd and long. Wants to throw again. Slings it downfield. It's caught. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down. The Thunderbirds, after moving the sticks through the air, come to the line. They'll run it out of the shotgun. He fought him off for a while, but that's what they mean by gang tackling. Hit a little speed bump on this drive. It's 2nd and 12. The handoff as they run the counter play here. How about that run as he drives it all the way down to the 13-yard line? Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Rushes on him. And down he goes. The defense bringing the heat.
And protecting their quarterback is job number 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, as many as you want to put it up. They got to make sure they take care of him so he can make those plays. Defense wins this rep. They win up front.
Now wait just a second here. I don't see the kicker coming out. I think they're going to go for it here. On 4th down, looking for the completion. Fires deep toward the end zone. It's dropped, and oh, what a tough way to end this drive. Desperately wanted to convert on 4th down, but couldn't do it. The Bobcats offense comes out to go to work. After that big stop by the defense, now they can salt this thing away. Going long. Reels it in down the left side. He's loose. Touchdown, Bobcats. And the pummeling has started. Boy, do they need that score. Gave them a little possession as they try to put a stop to this two-game slide.
That's a nice job by this offense. Nice job putting a drive together late. This might seal this football game. And nice response. It's nice to be home, isn't it? Come back to the home crowd after you've lost a couple games. Get some mojo going back in your way.
And they tack on the extra point. It's 35-13. That's the kind of drive everybody loves. So see quarterback, one snap, put it in the end zone. And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. So the Thunderbirds offense is out on the field and ready to attack. What a turn that last drive was. Didn't pick up the fourth down, and it led to the scoring drive, David.
And those are frustrating because you think you might get points, and then your defense gives up points. This has got to be a complimentary football type deal. The offense now needs to provide a little spark and give this defense some hope.
No doubt, David. They got to turn the page, and they've got to play with a little bit more urgency here, knowing they've got to get that one back and put a good drive together.
Making sure they have good balance, keeping it on the ground.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
He's got it on the right. There he goes. Now they're starting to feel it. They've got a first down at the 44.
Well, you got to think here offensively that you may have two more possessions in this game. You can still win, but you've got to be aggressive. You've got to start taking shots vertically down the field, throwing to your best players.
Pressure is effective from the defense. They knock him down just behind the midfield stripe at the 48. And it's the Thunderbirds trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. They'll try it on the ground, running the counter. Here's a little room there. Got enough for the first. Chopping up this defense, and they've got it all the way down to the 23. The Thunderbirds in the hurry up.
Well, the defense just had to chase that guy down, make a tackle after a long run, and no chance to substitute. They got to get the play call in because the offense is trying to go.
Fires toward the end zone. Touchdown, Thunderbirds. Middle of the end zone, he's got it. They'll line up to go for two. Jackson gonna throw it. Dumps it off in the flats. They'll get the two-point conversion, and now the lead is 14. If they're gonna pull off this big rally, they'll need to get this one back. They line up for the onside kick. He's inside the 40.
Well, here in the fourth quarter, they were obviously expecting onside kick. They got their hands team on the field. They're able to jump on the ball and make sure they get possession.
Let's go to the sideline in Holly Rowe.
Here on the Ohio sideline, this quarterback has been absolutely spectacular today. Over 400 yards passing late in the game with this big lead. We're curious to see how long the coaches keep him out there, but from what I can see on the sideline, he wants to continue to play. There is so much momentum and chemistry down here. This offense continues to roll, and it is a blast to watch these guys interact down here on the field. Back to you.
Thanks, Holly. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Might be looking to run. Trying to escape and get it himself. Trying to scramble his way free, but that defense does a great job, and there's no gain on the play.
Really good job by the defense getting to the quarterback and getting him on the ground for no gain. It's tough. Once you get there and get pressure, it's so hard to get these guys on the ground because they're elusive. Really good job wrapping him up and getting to the ground.
On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. He stopped just inches away from the first down, but boy, can he buy time and strike fear into the heart of a defense.
Really nice job by the defense that time. 3rd down, they're expecting pass, but they also know that this quarterback is dangerous when he wants to scramble. And it was almost as if they were expecting that. They were able to get to him, get him down. It now sets up 4th down, and you don't see the defense sprinting out the...
Turning it on! He's got enough, and they roll the dice on 4th down, and they keep the drive alive. So they'll use a timeout here. One more remaining, and of course the 2-minute stoppage coming up as well. And the Bobcats have it with a 1st and 10. This time he wants to throw. Takes a hit as he fires. And he dropped it. It looked for all the world like that would be a catch, and he just got too excited. Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. A run for the quarterback. Pulled down at the 11-yard line as they inch closer and closer to pay dirt. They'll use a timeout on defense here. That's their final one. The clock stops just once more at the 2-minute mark. Boy, they'd love to move the sticks here and take a shot at it on 1st and goal. Pulls it again on the option. It's a fumble. Defense swarming on that loose ball. It'll be a turnover.
Man, you go from perfect position of strength. I get to salt this clock away. I get to run this out. I'm going to win to, man, now I got to put my defense back on the field. And anything can happen, right, in football, and you can catch breaks. And so now you got to go out and earn it. You had this thing under wraps.
Makes the grab, but not quite enough for the first down, but a good gain on that play. Jackson will throw. Looking to the big tight end. Picked off. What a play to set him up. We've reached the 2-minute timeout. In all likelihood, they could just run the clock out. We'll see if they want to rub a little salt in the wound. Ohio sends out the offense to start this drive. They're in command of this game. Now let's see if they try to rub a little salt in the wound or happy with getting the W.
Yeah, and listen, this makes the post-game handshake fun sometimes. If you do choose to rub a little salt in and keep chucking and keep scoring, I'm here for it, Jesse. Like, your job is to score points. It's my job to stop it. Keep the foot to the accelerator. Keep trying to play ball.
I agree 1,000%. That's like Steve Spurrier back in the day when I was playing for the Gators. You go and play for him because you want the opportunity to throw the ball. So when you get in the game late, you're not handing it off. We were beating Central Michigan by 80-something points. He was still letting us throw the football. It's the defense's job to stop you.
Oh, they're after him. He'll pull it down. Oh, he's got some space. A huge chunk play as he gets it all the way down to the 11.
And how nice is it to just have a quarterback that you believe in, that you can trust, you can put it in his hands on 3rd down to make the right decision. You've got the lead, and you've got your guy. He sees it, nothing open, tucks it, gets a huge 3rd down conversion for this offense.
He's brought down at the 6, but the defense feeling the heat to make a stop here. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Quarterback keep. Touchdown, Ohio! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. They're now in really good shape to get back into the win column as they extend the lead here late.
And you knew this one was over already, but how about an exclamation point to go with it? Another score for this offense. They've had themselves a great day, and the stats just continue to pile up.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. Tackled and brought down right at the 20-yard line. Good coverage there. A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. Jackson going to throw it. Pass is incomplete, and we dwindle down to 7 seconds. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. Can't make the connection. Incomplete pass, and 1 second remains. And after this play, the cake will be baked. On 3rd down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. Ball falls to the turf. The final pass is incomplete, and that's going to do it for this one. They get a big win here and start the season on a positive note.
You got to love that as the players. You come out, you have so much anticipation coming into the season, finally getting ready to play in front of a live audience. You're able to come out and execute and get this win under your belt. David, couldn't be a better way to start the year.
And for the losing team, obviously, it's a little bit different. You have something to look at now to analyze where do I need to get